Good afternoon. This is Marshall County Watch, watching out for you, and I'm your host, Vernon Briggs. And we have a big surprise today. I have a new co-host, Miss Len Sumlar. Miss Sumlar, introduce yourself to my guest, please.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Len Sumlar. I am a graduate of San Flat High School and alumni of Russ College. I'm glad to be back in the area, born and raised in Marsh County District 2. And it's an honor and a privilege for me to come on here and assist Mr. Briggs in bringing awareness to our beautiful community.
All right, Miss Sumler. And we also have a special guest. We've got, let me get to this first. We get congratulations to Red Glover on the election, and also on Miss Bernita Fountain, Terry Rogers. Also, congratulations to Terry Rogers. Now, next guy, Mark Turner. I don't know who Mark Turner is, but congratulations anyway, because he went up against Terry Rogers, and we have a double runoff. So that's a big thing now. And back to our special guest, Miss Bernita Fountain. We're going to have her on here, and she's going to let you know her qualifications. And we're going to have a discussion about what she plans on doing for her district and if she wins. So without further ado, let's have Miss Fountain. She didn't come in yet. Well, and then we're going to talk about women as far as being leaders in the county. I mean, I don't see why that people oppose to that. I mean, what do you think there, Miss Summer?
Well, I hope that no one is really opposing it because look at Kamala Harris. We have a woman in Florida. Her name is Bonnie Reynolds, and she owns a construction company. It's known as the Pink Construction Company, and she's multi-million dollars running her business, doing work all around the state of Florida, contracting, subcontracting. So I think it would be a great touch to have a woman in District 1 as a road supervisor or having anyone that's passionate about the work. But I'm biased because I am a woman and we are passionate about everything. So, yeah.
Well, let me put this on everybody's mind out there. Just think now, for the next hour, Vernon Briggs is going to be your mayor. And now this is my idea of Holly Springs in the future, because like I said, I remember what Holly Springs used to be. And to bring that back to what it is right now, just think the Tanger Mall, all those nice high-end shops out there. What if we had that uptown? All those old shops. We got the Tanger Mall all up there. We got the Starbucks. We've got Buffalo Wild Wings. We got all this stuff going on up there. And next thing you know, I'm trying to get a Boys and Girls Club or a YMCA for these kids. You know, we got that going on. And just think of this. Every year we're going to have a Oktoberfest. We're going to have it around the end of the month because we're going to have it out Shawala Lake. We're going to pump more life back into that place. We got Oktoberfest out Shawala Lake. We got a carnival going on. We've got food trucks. And the last day of the carnival, we're going to have trick-or-treating for the kids. And this is going to be an annual thing. We're going to have local bands out there. We're going to have all different kind of bands from everywhere. Whoever we can get to come out there, different genres of music, so we can entertain everybody in the community and make sure we got something for everybody. I mean, just picture that. And then now, hey, I need a District 1 supervisor to have this same vision, for the district. And we ain't got our lights going off every time you turn around, you know. And like I said, we got all this high-end shopping. We got a little nice little breakfast place, breakfast and brunch place where you can go and have something to eat. Now you got all this shopping, all this money coming in. And then think of what Holly Springs would be with that. But then you're going to have those people that say, well, all that traffic, I can't go and get my tags because all these people running around shopping and all that. Well, think about this though. We can kind of put that tag plate somewhere else with all this money coming in to be even more convenient for you. What about that? I'm just saying, I mean, because what we got now ain't really working from what we used to have. So I'm just, I guess, a visionary and trying to do something a little different because I think if that same thing they got out there in South Haven at Tangle Mall, we had that uptown and all those little shops. I mean, I don't know. Y'all tell me. I mean, call in, either text me or whatever we doing on here and let me know uh, what y'all think about that. Having to turn uptown into like the Tangle Mall where we got all these high end shops and discount shopping up there, and then we can probably court some of these other companies to come in and build Holly Springs back up. And then, oh, forgot about this. I don't know what's going on with that the old Fred Dollar store. But think of this: with this shutdown and the SNAP benefits and all that, we have a county uh, food kitchen. I mean, food pantry. I know District 4, Mr. Zen has one, but what we had one for the whole county. We had it in that old Fred Dollar store, had it for everybody in the county. I mean, not just Holly Springs, everybody in the county, and we keep that thing stocked. I mean, we got these plants up here. Hey, let's use them to our benefit. And look, when stuff like this happen, it wouldn't be a problem for us because we got people can go in there with SNAP benefits or not to go in there if they need something. Then the whole county. I mean, we get Byhalia involved in it. We get Holly Springs involved in it. We get Potts Camp. I mean, all the municipalities involved in it. And as mayor, I mean, I think that's what I should be trying to do for all Marshall County, whether you voted for me or not. So they'll think of Vernon Briggs as your mayor, and this is what he's trying to do. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that.
Well,
What you
Vernon,
got?
I like the vision of, what if you were mayor? Because I can see the same thing that you're talking about because we're right off Interstate 20. Um, the big trucks, the 18 wheelers, they is accessible to them. I think it could really turn it around, get us a nice little palette and love truck stops over there. The restaurants, there's one uptown now that I frequent all the time. I love it. And I would love to have more. Like you say, when we was kids, we used to come to town, to Hollow Springs, for Christmas, and it was pretty decorated and nice.
I mean,
I,
that's
I
what
would
I'm.
like to see that back.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That Tangle Mall deal there, and I think people go from here, from Marshall County out to South Haven out there, and they spend a lot of money out in that place. But just think now that place is closer. It's in Holly Springs, and then everybody's gonna come to that. I mean, everybody want that Coach purse and the Nike outlet and all that other stuff. Then they're gonna want stuff like that. And then it's gonna put a lot of foot traffic and a lot of tax dollars coming in to uh, Marshall County. And I don't know what people think about that. I was just, just trying to be a visionary. And I don't know if it can even be possible, but I think we got stuff got to be talked about. I mean, we got to put stuff on the table. And then like with Miss Fountain, I mean, she is one of the few people that I've got to come on to Marshall County Watch, because she's watching out for you too. And I had Mr. Zen on, and he's watching out. And the thing is, what we've been having this 4-year deal, where people come around every 4 years begging for your vote. But like that old saying, what have you done for me lately? I mean, we don't hear about what you've done for me lately. We only hear, hey, can I have your vote again? But like I said, you come on my show, I've had disagreements with pretty much everybody. I mean, but the thing is, come on my show just like when Mrs. N came on. I mean, we had difference of opinions. He came on my show and there was no, wait, what about this? Or what about you said about that? What about back? Well, I'm not going to do that. I mean, you come on here, we're gonna talk about what you're gonna do. Now, we ain't gonna talk about what you have done or any kind of negative stuff like that unless you bring it up. Now, if you bring it up, we're gonna talk about it. But I'm not gonna bring it up because, like I said, I don't care what you did or what our disagreements are. I want to know what are you gonna do for us now or going forward. What's your plans? That's what I want to get into. So I'm open invitation right now for Red Glover, Terry Rogers, Mark Turner. Hey, come on and tell the people what your plans are once you get elected, if you get elected, or let them know why they should elect you. Period. I mean, that's what I'm looking for. Tell us why we should hire you to represent us. That's all I'm looking at.
And Vernon, I would like to say, like you said, whoever gets elected, maybe every quarter, 2 or 3 months, they could come on and let their constituents know what they have accomplished and take feedback on what they would like to see them accomplish. Because transparency, open dialogue is the best way to take care of your people.
Well, see, that's the thing that I was talking to the guy that was on running for District 3 last week, Mr. Woods. You know, that transparency thing. I mean, like I said, it's almost as elusive as Bigfoot. I mean, you hear that. Hey, I'm going to be transparent. You know, the main thing is transparency, transparency. We're going to do this. And they do a disappearing act for 4 years. I mean, I'm not knocking the guy in District 2. I'm in District 2, so I can only talk about what I know. All the other guys that I talk about or what's going on is because their constituents are calling me, talking to me, want me to bring it up because a lot of times, they don't have an outlet. They don't have nobody to talk to about their issues. I mean, I got issues. I don't have nobody to talk to about my issues because I don't know how to get in contact with my supervisor, and pretty much I haven't met anybody that does. I mean, and the people that do have a don't have a good experience. I should put it that way with the supervisor. But I've called several times. I don't get an answer or I don't get a call back. But like I said, we got stuff going on in the county, and we should be able to get in contact with our supervisor. Now, this is a shame right here. I have talked to most of the supervisors. Let me put it that way. I haven't talked to my own supervisor. Why is that? Why can I call another supervisor and can't call my own? I haven't had any contact with Terry Rogers. I mean, he's not my supervisor, but I haven't had any contact with him. But I have had contact with all the other three supervisors. And like I said, how can I call three other supervisors and can't call my own supervisor? Hey, we had disagreements, but you still my supervisor. So I should be able to talk to you, regardless of what our differences are. You said that you got in office to support everybody in your district. Well, I'm somebody in your district. So, like I said, my thing is not to bash you in any kind of way or anything like that. But if I need to talk to you or anybody in this district need to talk to you, we should be able to do that. That's the only thing I'm saying. But we're supposed to have Miss Fountain on, and we're waiting on her. And like I said, if you have any concerns or you want to get something off your chest, then go ahead and send me a message, and so we can get into it. We can talk about it. And like I said, I got my new co-host, Miss Len Sumlar, on, and so we can answer some of your questions. We got somebody that's what we call no, they're not callers. They're what are they? I'm gonna have to write it down. I'm getting old. I ain't gonna remember. But the people in my chat. People in my chat. Okay, we got somebody in. That's the same thing I'm saying. I mean, we're not in Mr. Zen's district, but a lot of times people in District 2 are telling me this all the time that they can call and get different answers, from him. Why is that? I mean, how is he the only supervisor that been seen in the community I mean, he's doing a lot of stuff in the community, and that's good. But then other supervisors should get out there the same way. And I understand what you're saying, that it is what it is. You know, I mean, it's not basically to toot Mr. Zen's horn, but he's he's high profile. He's seen a lot, and he's easy to talk to. You can ask him anything that's going on in the district, and he'll help you in any way that he can. Because I remember this guy had a dog issue in District 2, had a vicious dog issue, and he couldn't get in contact with his supervisor. So he called Mr. Zen, which Mr. Zen got him in contact with the sheriff, and then the problem was solved. That should be the same thing that we should be able to do in District 2. I mean, that guy should have called his supervisor, District 2. District 2 supervisor should have told him, hey, look, call the sheriff, this is the number, or call the sheriff. The supervisor could have called the sheriff himself and told him, hey, look, I got a constituent over here that's got this dog problem over here, vicious dog, and the sheriff would have took care of it the same. But like I say, if you a supervisor and you don't want Marshall County Watch saying negative stuff about you that you perceive to be negative, stop doing negative stuff. I mean, to me, it's that simple. What else we got, Miss Sumner?
Well, I think we're heading on the right direction. I was looking over the voting, how the precinct turned out, and it looked like there was only 100 votes between Mr. Glover and Miss Fountain. And I was waiting on her to come in. So, I mean, what would be the strategy? When is the runoff election? What would be the strategy to
Uh,
increase that or decrease it? What would Mr. Glover do to decrease that, or what would Miss Fountain do to increase that? I noticed that Mr. Perkin had 181 votes, so it
mm.
looks like he holds the key.
Yeah, I mean, it depends
You
on which
know,
way his voters
it
go.
depends on where those
Yeah,
people are going to
depends
go.
on which way his voters go. And then we got
Yeah.
someone that just texted in that I'm in District 2. I wouldn't know my supervisor if he walked up to me today. That is a shame to see. But those are the type of things right there that I think if District 2, any supervisor comes on and then
Yeah.
they get a question like that, all they have to do is say, well, ma'am, I'm sorry that happened, but I can tell you what, this is how you get in contact with me. This is my number, da-da-da-da-da. And you can call that number anytime. If you can't reach me, leave a message, I'll call you back. Or, ma'am, that you can, I got representative that you can talk to that can get in contact with me. Or, what about this? Just a crazy idea. I'm gonna give Vernon Briggs and Marshall County Watch my number, so y'all get in contact with him. He can give it to you. What about that? Just thinking out loud here. Just give it to me. I'll make sure they get it. Now we got a situation. This is a rumor. This is a rumor. I'm putting it out there again. This is a rumor. But with rumors, it's some truth to rumors. Uh,
Always is.
the rumor is that Mario Jeffrey's job is in jeopardy. Why? I don't know. Because let me tell you about Mario Jeffries. I give Mario Jeffries an A plus 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 plus. The guy's awesome. Anytime I call him about a constituent in any community, not District 2, any community, if he does it the next day, Mario is running late because he usually does it the same day that I call him. The same day. But the powers that be supposed to be trying to get rid of Mario. My question is, why? The man is doing above and beyond. A plus 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 plus. Why are we trying to get rid of this guy? Why is his job in jeopardy when the man is doing a great job? Awesome job. I didn't grade the road supervisor this year, but it was brought up to me to do so. And if I would have graded Mario Jeffries, it would have been, like I said, A plus 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 plus. So my question is, why was the job be in jeopardy? We ain't ever had no road supervisor good as Mario Jeffries, and probably won't have one as good as he is now. If they decide to get rid of him. But now my thing is, they get rid of Mario Jeffries. I already know who gonna vote to do it, but I ain't gonna say. But I tell you what, when it happened, I'm gonna say who it is, because my question is, I want to know, and all the constituents want to know, this guy doing such a great job. Why are y'all getting rid of him?
Hopefully,
Just
it's just
saying.
a rumor.
Like I said, it's just a rumor. I'm just putting it out there. Just a rumor. But if it happens, hey, Marshall County watching out for you.
And
And
that's why we're here.
that's why we here. We watching out for you now, because if you got a guy out there doing a great job for you, why are we going to replace this guy? Who we going to replace him with? I mean, that's my question. And then if that job come open, are we going to know about it before it's filled? Because lately, hey, well, we got a job opening, and so is in it. What? How you gonna tell me the job is open when somebody's already in it? Tell me so I can apply for the job. So road supervisor job might be coming open. So hey, we want to know before y'all fill it. Because if you fill it and let us know that it's filled, sound like you already had that person in mind. So I mean, I might want the job. I mean, anybody, Miss Sumlar might want the job.
Yeah.
So I mean, I got a bunch of friends, qualified in different areas. They might want the job. A lot of people in this county, Marshall County, are qualified for a lot of those jobs out there. And I just think we should have a fair shot at getting those jobs, no matter who we are, no matter what party, no matter who we know or whatever. We should have a fair shot to get those jobs. Just like right now, we should have a fair shot to get these jobs right here. These jobs right here, these supervisor jobs, we should have a fair shot to get these jobs. And any other job in Marshall County politics, we should have a fair shot to get. Everybody, no matter who you are. Just my way of thinking. If y'all think different, I mean, let me know. Cause like I said, y'all already know my views on appointments. I want to be represented. I don't want to be ruled over. So if you appoint somebody over me and say, "Hey, this guy's your district supervisor," I mean, but what if most of us don't want that guy? That means we being ruled over. Well, this guy's your new road manager. Well, we don't want that dude. Well, we like the road manager we got. We don't know this other guy. What's his qualification? That's another thing we got to bring up too. A lot of these jobs, it's like right now, I just said, hey, I want to be y'all mayor. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Y'all don't know my qualification, background. Y'all don't know anything about me. So how do I become the mayor without saying what I got? I mean, I graduated from here. I went to school here. I got this higher education. A lot of politicians I look at their flyers. There's nothing on there but, hey, my name is so-and-so, and I want to be this or that. I didn't know that. It says, why are several people holding more than one job title? Hey, you telling me some news, and they're like I said, we're a news network. I did not know that. I mean, maybe somebody else can answer that question. Hey, anybody else can call in and type in and let us know, chime in and let us know, why do some people have more than one job title? With that job title, does it come another pay? I mean, I'm just saying, if I got two jobs, do I get two checks or I just got two titles? That was a good question. That's something I didn't know. And that's a good thing about Marshall County Watch. Hold on one second. Go ahead, Miss Miss Sumler. I got somebody's actually calling in.
Okay, I guess
Yes,
what we're
ma'am.
going to talk about is the double job titles. Is it a conflict of interest? How does that work? Are you working for the county
Let me
and the
see if
city,
I can
or
do that.
what? And
Well, hold on. I got Miss Fountain. She said she couldn't get connected, but she's on the phone and she want to know, can she talk on the phone? Let me see. Say something, Miss Fountain. Let me see. Can you do it?
Hello, hello, Mr. Briggs.
Can y'all hear her out there? She's gonna try to send. He's gonna try to send you another link to Facebook Messenger because he said that's not really working that well.
Okay, well, I can do Facebook Messenger as well.
All right, let's try that, Miss Fountain.
Okay,
Okay. Is
okay,
all right. He says sent, Miss Fountain.
okay. Let's see.
Y'all bear with us. We trying to get her on because, like I said, she got a lot to say,
I'm looking
and we
forward
want
to talking to
you looking
her.
forward to it.
Yeah, I hear she's really a very nice person. My family knows her very well, and I'm looking forward to speaking with her and
What's
hearing her status on how she's gonna try and get these 180 votes that Perkin got. You know, I would like to hear her strategy on that. Also, even Terry Rogers and Mark Turner. There was a Mr. Wood and Mr. Kelly.
Do I need to hang up with you?
yeah? You gonna hang up with
Oh,
me if you're gonna
I
go
think
on. If
she's
you get on
Okay,
as a guest, we should have you on.
okay. Let me try.
Okay, she says
okay.
she's getting ready to try it right now.
Okay, then I'll
Sorry
wait a
about that
couple
phone call,
seconds.
but like I said, this is somebody that want to represent y'all, and we need to get them in. Says she's in the lobby.
She's
I'm
there. She's
on.
here.
Got on.
Hi, Miss Fountain.
Hello, how are
Like I
you
said,
this
get her in
morning?
the middle right there.
Yes.
I know you know Vernon, but my name is Len Sumlar. I'm his new co-host assistant, and I'm
Nice to meet
quite
you.
pleased to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
Yes, ma'am. I'm very pleased to meet you this morning. And forgive me, I just had a little difficulty trying to get on the link, but I'm on. I've been listening.
Look, that technical difficulty. Yeah, put her in the middle so we can double team her. We're gonna question her hard.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm still on the ballot. I'm ready.
All right, let us know. We were talking about how some uh, candidates, I mean, they just say, hey, I'm Vernon Briggs. I want to be your supervisor. But then I noticed on yours, on your flyer, you got a whole list of stuff on there, different qualifications and stuff that you've done. And can you tell the listeners and the viewers about, let us know what's that all about?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I am Bernita Fountain, from right here in Holly Springs, Mississippi, Marshall County. My family grew up right out here off 311. We were sharecroppers. That goes all the way back. But like we come from nothing, but we come up. We got our education. My mom is a graduate from Russ. My dad is a graduate from Mississippi Industrial College. I stayed here even after I went to college at University of Southern Mississippi. Came back here, started working for our police department, our sheriff department. I've had plenty of opportunity to leave and go anywhere, but I dedicated myself right here to Marshall County, and I served here for 30 years.
Mm.
A person, a fighter. Because young people now, professionals, they go to Texas and Charlotte and all these different places to kind of fit in. But my community was very special to me. My grandparents raised me. This place means a lot to me. I got my education. I came back here and dedicated myself to Marshall County. I raised my children here, my grandchildren. So this place is very important to me. Over 30 years in law enforcement, I've interacted with a lot of children, a lot of kids at risk. I've tried to mentor them. I've created camps for them. I've created all kind of things, even encouragement. I was taking children home when mine was standing on the street, waiting on me to pick them up from basketball. But I just dedicated myself to making Marshall County a better place. And those that know, they know. I've always been a part of this community and a strong instrumental part of this community where I've had to create revenues and avenues just to make things work here. Uh, I believe in Marshall County. I believe in our constituents. I want to work with this county board to continue for Marshall County to grow because the Board of Supervisors is no longer just roads and bridges. Like you say, Mr. Jeffries is the road and bridge administrator. He handles that business and he handles it very well. It's the economic development. It's the other avenues and revenues that the board brings in here to make Marshall County a better place to live, work, and play. And so those are some of my ideas about being on the board and why I think I'm an asset for the board. I have 12 years in municipal government. I've taken hundreds of hours of training just to be certified and qualified to sit parliamentary procedures. I specialize in that as well. So I bring a lot to the table. I feel a lot. I'm a visionary. I'm not a person that stands stagnant and just wait on someone else to do it or think it's just going to fall out the sky. I know you got to create things when you don't have the money and the avenues to just be on a franchise or a big name. Some people are impressed by names and labels and this and so, but sometimes you have to create things with the same fundamentals as the Boys and Girls Club. We had the rec center, entrepreneur camps. We made them. Mine went all the way to Wisconsin. It went all the way to Charlotte, North Carolina. Just ideas on showing children how to be entrepreneurs at a young age. Letting them know they don't have to be in the streets. They don't have to be on selling drugs. They don't have to do anything that's going to cost them their integrity. They can use what they have. The work of your hands, let it work for you. So we were trying to teach them how to use what they have, the talents that they have to get what they want, besides going to the streets or doing things in a negative way. So I've done a lot in Marshall County, and I've stuck to it. And a lot of people think, oh, she's a female, she's not a fighter. I've been fighting a long time. I've come from just a deputy sheriff patrolman all the way to a captain in the Marshall County Sheriff's Department. So, and I love my fellow law enforcement officers. They have a big job because they're our first defense of safety. I want them taken care of because it's their responsibility to take care of us if they can do it in the correct way. So that's just a little bit about me, and that's my introduction. So I'm open for questions, and I'm excited about being here today as well.
Well, we have people that don't think a woman can do this job. But then my thing was, Five Guys, they make a pretty good burger, but I don't know about doing Marshall County because we've had Five Guys now for 50 years, and this is what we got. So my thing is uh, putting a female on the board. I mean, what do we got to lose? I mean, if we put a female on there, she's going to be on there for a couple of years, and if she don't do the job, I mean, then we vote. But we already know what we're gonna get from Five Guys, a decent burger. So
Absolutely. But our existing board has done well. They've brought a lot of economic development to the North End, and they've created things. They've done well with what they've had to deal with. They have a pretty good budget, and they've done good. I'm just wanting to be an asset on there, just a plus. They've done absolutely well, but why not? I'm able to do it. I'm tall in stature and strong. I don't have a problem with fighting. I run into situations for over 30 years that, just making a sacrifice to try to make Marshall County better. So I'm up for the challenge and I'm up for the fight.
I mean, what do we have to lose, really? I mean, do y'all really? I mean, I'm on here with two females, so I know they gonna attack me, but I mean, I'm gonna be the
Well,
devil's advocate. I mean, do y'all think a woman can do this job? I mean,
well,
tell
I'm
me.
not gonna say what we have to lose because
Right. We had a game.
anyone, yeah,
Oh, okay. See, I
anyone that
told y'all they were
steps
gonna
up,
attack me.
yeah,
I told you they were gonna
yeah.
attack me.
Anyone that steps up to go out of their comfort zone, she's perfectly fine where she is. She
Absolutely.
wants to help. She's not trying to change. She wants to help.
Ooh,
And I love
okay.
it because I'm that type of woman. I don't come in to change your apple cart. I just come in to give it a third or fourth wheel to help it roll better. And I can see
All
that that's
right.
what she's talking about. And Miss Fountain, I
Yes,
noticed, I was telling Vernon earlier that you was only 100 votes away from
yes,
capping this. And Mr. Perkin has that 181 votes. So what are you going to
absolutely.
do to grab those and pull them in?
Well, you have to start the train all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it would be wonderful to work alongside with Mr. Perkins and his wife and his camp. And I would love to do that. He had some awesome and outstanding ideas that he brought to the table. And I would love to go into detail with him and express those and put those into place as well. But it's back to the drawing board for me. I'm a boots
Okay.
on the ground kind of girl. So I'm back out door to door. I'm back out being visible with the people, trying to explain to them and show them that if they didn't get a chance to vote for me on November the 4th, there is still a chance on December the 2nd. So I'm back door to door. I'm back talking to people here and there, and some that may even I could convince them to change their mind to kind of go with me to show that I am a good candidate for the position as well. So I'm back to grassroots, ma'am. I'm back door to door. I love Mr. Perkins. We've been friends for years, and we went to high school together. Both of us are products of Holly Springs High School, and I would love to work along with him and his camp. And the campaign that they presented was awesome. But for me, I'm back on the grind. I'm
Okay.
back door to door. I'm back boots on the ground, and I'm headed out door to door. And wherever I see a Mr. Perkins sign, I'll definitely be knocking on that door, and the other opponent as well. So I'm back to grassroots. Yes,
Now
ma'am.
we have somebody want to know what would be your goals to help the volunteer fire department in the community.
Well, as I've gone through some of the neighborhoods and subdivisions on the south end, they have some beautiful homes and some beautiful homes coming up. The Valley Oak subdivision, the beautiful, beautiful homes there. The ones right there on Humphreys Road, beautiful subdivision. But I would like to work with our volunteer fire department because our big fire department is right here in Holly Springs, which they have two locations and they serve wherever they can, and they're
Mhm.
really but to just build up our county fire department, add more fire hydrants to these neighborhoods. It could also reduce the homeowners insurance. We just want to make it safe if anything happens. Not to say that it will, but if anything happens, we will be prepared. It's better to look forward and prepare for the future than not have it at all. So I would like to work with them to kind of strengthen their fire department and give them the equipment and things that they need and the training that they need to make it a better place.
All right, Miss Summer, you got that next question?
Well, I have so many. I got to gather my
Well,
thoughts. I
We got one person that typed in. They want to know what specific would you like to improve in the county?
Well, for one, I would like to see the county is responsible for the homeless and the paupers. So, as they've bought several buildings around the county, I would love to see them turn those places in a transitional home for the homeless, less fortunate, and paupers. I would like to see a battered women's shelter. The closest one we have here is in Tupelo. So, I would like to see that implemented. I would like to see the responsibilities that they provide, like mental health, just to foster, and we have communicare here. The other one is in Oxford, but just foster with those people to try to strengthen what we do have because we've lost Social Security office, we've lost the DMV, we've lost so many entities that would, make Marshall County good. We've lost them to
Right.
DeSoto County, lost them here and there. But for us to just we're buying buildings, why not use those buildings to strengthen what we need? We need places like that. We need places to help with mental health. We need transitional homes for those that are homeless or coming out of a institution, just to provide those kind of things. That would be one of my biggest things, and a better women's shelter here as
well, I
Gotcha. Now
do
we got.
have one question. What type of technical school do we have in Holly Springs?
most of the training is going through our high school. We do have our job wind center up on the north end. Me personally, would like to see that grow. I would like to see some of those things not only implemented in the daytime, I would like to see them implemented at night. For older people that are working during the day, they want to take some classes or get better experience with computers or whatever that they want, those technical avenues. I would like to see some of those things open at nighttime for those people to improve their skills as well,
I
and allow them to work.
I think that
Well, we got
that's
one.
one
Let me
thing
get
that
this
Holly
other one
Springs
in.
need.
Let me get
Yeah.
this other one in for somebody that has text in. Uh, absentees. Ballot says
Yes.
absentees for those that can't get to the polls. Now, help me understand this. I know they had absentees for the election. Now, do they still have the same thing for the runoff? Do they still have absentees or no?
As far as I know, I've spoken with the circuit clerk. She'll let me know the dates and everything, but I'm certain that there will be absentees. But once the election is certified, she said that would be around the 12th of November. So once the election is certified, she'll let me know when the absentee voting will open.
And
Uh, it,
they
it
want to
was
know
a
if there are any
hard
assistance
thing.
for those individuals, and it would be any type of assistance for the individuals that can't uh, make it to the poll to vote. Would be any type of assistance either for their absentee or for them to get to the poll.
Absolutely, they can do an absentee vote, and they can come in, or me and someone from my campaign can pick them up and bring them. If they don't want to do it, they can also do curbside. They can do mail-in ballots. It's several different ways that they can make their vote count.
Okay.
Even those that don't want to walk up the steps at the circuit at the courthouse, they can curbside the day of. If it's not an emergency and you just can't you can't make do the absentee, or you don't want to be there, you can curbside. You can get a mailed in, mail out ballots. It has to be signed by a notary, but you can send that ballot back in, and that vote counts as well. So it's all kind of ways to vote. I just want to encourage people to get out and vote. Let your vote count. Let your vote count. It matters. It matters. The person that you put in this seat, it matters. And I personally would love for it to be diverse. We talk about diversity and inclusion all over the nation. It has to be here in Marshall County as well.
All right then. Now we
Very
want
true.
somebody. So we mentioned a whole lot of different places and services. I, for some reason, I cannot see all this question right here. Can you see that, Lynn?
No, I can't see them at all.
Oh, I can only see part of it. But they said you've mentioned many places and services. Then it kind of cuts off. I guess it's supposed to be in the area. Where is this funding coming from, and how? Something I like I said, I can't see the whole
Well,
question there.
we're on a 50 plus. We have a great budget. The county has a big budget.
Mm-hmm.
Tax revenue to coming in from the industrial on the north end. They're paid into that. This revenue, and we create revenue. Where there
Mm-hmm.
is no revenue, you create revenue. A lot of people don't like they like to use a template, but sometimes you have to go out think outside of the box. You have to create your own. You can't always just follow the template. So if there's revenue needed for these activities to come, that's where we got to put our minds together and create avenues of revenue to be increased in Marshall County, because I would like to see the taxes reduced in Marshall County for the residents of Marshall County. We have a big economic the economic growth on the north end, and we have the Springs Industrial Park that's coming in right here in Holly Springs. So
True.
those factories, those industries would bring in a lot of tax money that could give us some relief, and that money will give you a tax break, could help you reduce taxes, and also offer these other things that we can put in place, and they can run properly.
Hmm. I
And as
like that.
everyone say, build it and they will come. All we need is for the supervisors to step up and step out, bring these community centers, these technical schools, and the people in the area, they will go to them.
They will. They will. I believe they will. They're doing an excellent job. Like I say, they've done an excellent job with our economic development. I just want to be an asset and join the team.
Now, I like all that. Like I said, I like the qualifications because, like I was saying before, that most people, I mean, every single person that I've seen for years that are running for office, they're just running. I mean, I don't know. So what was this person doing before they started running for office? We don't have no idea what they're doing. I mean, what kind of education do they have? We don't know anything about that. I mean, they have nothing to say about what makes them qualified to do this job. And then you've ran down a whole lot of different qualifications that you've had. I mean, and then plus you're from here, you live here your whole life. And like I
Yes.
said, I've been trying to get other people to come on here and tell their story, but I guess they feel nothing is the best way to do it. The less they know about me, the more they'll vote. I don't see the strategy in that, but maybe they know something that I don't know. And like the hospital, I mean, we need an urgent care here. I mean, I keep hearing supervisors talking about, hey, let's close the thing. Why?
Mhm.
We need something. I mean, we got all these tax dollars coming in from these plants. Let's renovate this place and open it back up. I mean, I'm just a constituent. I'm just talking out loud. I mean, saying what we need. I mean, I'm not the person sitting behind the desk or the supervisor that, can make stuff like this happen or know how to go about doing it. But I mean, if I were a supervisor, I'd be trying to find out. I mean, because that's one of the main things, especially with me living here, that I should be trying to do. And that's what something that I need and want. So I don't know, but I mean, I think it should be open. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people do. But then what I hear from supervisors talking about closing it. I mean, what's the purpose of that when we need something? We don't have anything. I mean, do you have anything or any ideas about that place or any other place that we could get?
Well, we do need care for indigent patients. I know that they receive monies from the state to assist with indigent care. Our hospital has closed down some parts of it, and we do have urgent care open during the day. These
Mm-hmm.
places close at 5 o'clock. But just like I do, a person can get sick or ill at any time. And the drive from here to Olive Branch or the drive from here to Oxford um, is 30 minutes. So we're talking about a life. So I'm definitely for us having some care here at a nighttime. Because it's people work in the day. You can get sick anytime. Is basically what I'm saying. There's no particular time. You can wake up in the middle of the night and you're ill. We've had people here recently pass away in their sleep. My son has been shot here in Marshall County. If he had to drive to Tupelo or Memphis by car, the lady said he just wouldn't have made it. So these things happen day or night, but we need care here that can help restore and save some of our residents. That drive is a long drive, and everyone don't have the insurance for the wings. Emergency they will fly them out, but we just need. Absolutely, we do.
What else we got, Miss Summer?
Well, I love the way Miss Fountain is speaking. I wish that the other candidates would have accepted your invitation, because Holly Springs is a great town. I was telling Vernon I grew up coming to town for Christmas or whatever, and all these new development, these housing development, they're going to need doctors and lawyers. The more that the supervisors can bring funds and revenue into the area, the bigger the development, the housing development, the more people come, the more taxes. Everything is a domino effect. But the first thing is to get it to look attractive for people to
Yeah,
come. Get it to
right,
look attractive. Everybody wants something pretty, nice, and clean. And that's
right.
what, you guys will do. And
Yes,
I think that we're heading in the right direction and we can get the
ab-
right people in. And one good thing about elections and voting, we have 4 years. You prove your
yes,
point in 4 years. We have the power. And we have to get people to realize we have the power, the voting power. And we can vote you in, we can vote you out. And once they realize that, they're going to respect us. And the way that we realize that we need you is to see you, is to see what you've done, see what you've accomplished. And
right.
everything is a snowball.
Absolutely. And no one is 100% perfect all the time, but we live and we learn. And we do better if it's something that you've done. You got to take accountability. Transparency is important. You got to take accountability. And if you did it wrong or you messed up, you got to be a man or woman enough to admit that and try to do better if you have an opportunity to do it again. We have some attractive homes here. As our industry grows, these people have to have somewhere to live. We don't want our people to come in here, work, and drive back to Memphis or DeSoto County. We want them to live, work, and play here. We don't want Holly Springs to just be a place, Marshall County, a place that you just drive through or you drive to work here. We want to have recreation. The county is also responsible for a recreation director. We want you to be able to play here as well. We want to draw people here. That's how your revenue is going to grow. And so I'm very excited about all the growth on the north end, but we want some on the south end too.
But see, that's the thing that Mayor Briggs was talking about. What I didn't get a chance to talk about. I'm glad you brought it back to the forefront here. We got all these special interest groups. We know they here. I mean, there's no secret of that. We got apartments going up in over there on Casey Road. We got apartments going up and over there in Bahia. Why we don't have apartments going up in the city limits of Holly Springs? Why do we don't have housing? I mean, Rossville was a drop in the bucket. Now Rossville has got $500,000 houses out there, within the city limits. West Memphis was going down the tubes. Now that place is just booming out there. I mean, they got Google coming in. Why we don't have that coming into? I mean, just like I said, Mayor Briggs as being a visionary. I mean, why I can't try to get some of this into my town, get some of this stuff out of here? Like I said, the Tanger Mall. Look, ain't nothing else going on uptown. Put all that stuff up there. Have all these people coming spending all that money. Let's get some houses. Let's get some apartments. I mean, has any apartments been built since what's the one that was behind Liberty there? Wrinkle Circle. I mean, has anything been built since then? I mean, affordable housing.
In the city of Holly Springs, Church Court was the last housing built. But just like you said, to answer your question, it's just like you said earlier. If you're just talking about it today, then you're a day late. You have to plan for these things ahead of time. These spring industrial parks and their Chickasaw trails up there, they were in planning for a number of years, 20 years. They've been in planning. So if you're not thinking futuristic, if you're not planning for future growth, then you'll get stagnant and stuck. The city of Holly Springs, we wanted an annexation to kind of spread out to bring in rooftops, not only for people moving here, but as our children grow older, they want their own apartment, and we want them to have their own apartment.
Well, my daughter just moved out
So
and she moved to Memphis. I mean, you see what I'm saying?
but if we don't
Why? I mean,
provide
she could have moved to Holly Springs if they had housing there. I mean, she moved out in the first place she went. And my other daughter, she lives in Memphis. My son lives in Memphis. You know, they want to be in kind of that city type of environment. I know I live out in the county, but Holly Springs is closer. And then, like I said, if it had what we've been talking about, and maybe they would be there, and those dollars would be, be here, and they wouldn't be coming by, Thanksgiving trying to eat up all my food.
right. That's it. That's exactly what I say. If we provide those things here, if they're able to stay home, I think that they would. Some people would like to be in the city. Some people just want to start off slow. They want to move out, but they want to move out close to home. And if they're working here, they live in here, that's only a plus for Holly Springs and Marshall County.
Well, we got somebody else that just texted in. They want a movie theater. I think a movie theater would be great. I mean, if I can remember, well, I didn't never see it, but I know it's an old building in Holly Springs, and I think back in the day they just sell wigs or something. I think some Asian ladies had a wig shop there, and I remember my mom said, "Yeah, back in the day that used to be a movie theater."
Right.
I mean, I don't know. What you think a movie theater would do great in the county?
I absolutely do. I thought our skating rink would do well too, but just
we need something to do, because I mean that's a big driver that driving people out because we don't have nothing to do here.
Right. And just because it's not in the city limits does not mean it cannot be in Marshall County. You know, that's the part of the recreation I'm talking about when I'm telling you, getting a recreation director, someone to implement some things for people to do. And know, and you have to partner with
Yes.
private and with the county. You can't, maybe the county can't just go out and own a movie theater, but you
Right.
partnership with private that can produce
Right.
that. There's space here. We're one of the third or fourth or so largest counties in Mississippi. There's space here. There's space to produce anything that we want to.
Now
We got
that's
to
the
do
thing.
local and private partnership, and
Now
these
that's the
things.
thing. 'Cause like I said, that's what I like about March County Watch because I'm learning some stuff. I didn't know anything about a recreation director. I mean, do you say we need one or we have one?
Our board has implemented some things with Mr. Holland and Mr. Sims. They have a agriculture program out here. They're implementing some things, but we just wanted to grow, continue to grow. They're doing an outstanding. These are some smart young guys. They're from up around the HW Bias area, and they are really, really on it. We just want to put more monies in it. We want to put more emphasis on it. We want to shine more light on it so people would know that they're here and offer improvement to them as they elevate with these programs.
Well, you shined a lot of light on it today because, like I said, I guarantee you, I'm not the only one that didn't know that. I mean, like
Absolutely.
I said, we call ourselves a news organization because we Marshall County Independent News Network, and then we want to get it out there. And like I said, you put out a lot of information that I didn't know, and I'm pretty sure nobody else didn't know. Because just like I said, my supervisor, a lady just was on a minute ago, said she don't know how to get in contact with him. Said she don't even know what he looks like, and I don't. I know what he looks like, but I don't know how to get in contact with him either. But my thing is that if he let me know, I'll let everybody else know. I mean, I
And
don't
you
know
know
what the
better,
deal
you
is,
do
but
better.
now
Right. And like,
if you
know everything
become
that
now
I
if
can
you
learn.
become the supervisor now, will Marshall County Watch be able to get in contact with you? I mean, if we need to talk to you about something.
I have no problem with transparency. Like I said, I've been in law enforcement 30 years.
Mm-hmm.
I had to be transparent and accountable at all times. I'm not a
Yes.
person that know everything, but I put myself in a situation to learn. I put myself in a situation to create. So I'm just saying that to say we might not. I don't have all the answers, but I'm there as an open vessel, willing to learn and to keep the public aware of what's going on and take in their opinions as well, because it's not just about me. I'm just the person there voting for you, but it's about your opinion, what you want to see in your county, what you think we should be doing. I know people say, well, we want them all. Well, it's easy to say, but you got to come up with a way to get it or how,
Right.
and it can't
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what
be,
I was
it
saying.
got to
Turning
come from the
uptown
root.
into a Tanger Mall. I think that was a good idea
Right.
for Mayor Briggs. And I'm all our time is almost up. I'm not
Okay.
gonna be y'all mayor no more. I only had an hour to be y'all mayor, so I put my ideas out there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, and I want to thank Miss Fountain for coming on. And then next Saturday, I'm gonna try to be back on the radio next Saturday. I don't know if they'll have me back or not. I will depend. If I be back, y'all know I was doing a good job, so they have me back. And then I want to thank my new co-host, Miss Len Sumlar. And she did a great job. And Miss Fountain, if we back next Saturday, will you be back?
I will be back. I'll be all the way to election time, encouraging people to come out to the polls and vote. It's in District 1 for Bernita Fountain as your next supervisor of Marshall County, December 2nd, 2025.
Oh man, that's gonna be great. Look, and I guess if she's on next Saturday, can we get anybody else on next Saturday? I
All
mean,
invited.
everybody's invited. I mean, what I got? Let me go back to my list. I got Red Glover, I got Terry Rogers, Mark Turner, and of course, Bernita Fountain. This is what your second or third time you've been back.
Absolutely. And I'll
And
be
so,
coming.
hey, she's dedicated. From what I can tell, I mean, she's trying to get the word out that she's the best pick for this job. And then, like I said, if I didn't have her on here, I think I'd be sexist. I just had the guys on, or I would be sexist. But hey, I'm an equal opportunity guy. Anybody can come on my show. And like I said, with the people that oppose me and then I oppose them, check it out. If you come on my show, I guarantee you, I won't say nothing if you don't say nothing. You talk about the future of what you got planned on. I don't have no problem with that. But you don't come back, don't come over here with that. Well, you said this last week. We ain't doing last week. We doing from now forward. So you come on here and tell your constituent what you want, just like Miss Fountain just did, and we good. I'm like that. This is not a gotcha show. We got one more that says, I stand with you, Bernita. Oh, shucks. Somebody done said it. They say they stand with you.
Thank you so much.
All right. So hey, you got one person. If you ain't get nobody else, they said they stand with you.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks again. This has been Marshall County Watch. Watching out for you. Stay safe. Keep watch. I'm Vernon Briggs, your host. Until next time. Bye.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.